Yes, can we have our first presenter? Hannah?
Hello, my name is Hannah Bogere. I'm 11 years old, and today I'm going to be talking about Prophet Adam. Prophet Adam was the first prophet that Allah created and the first messenger whom Allah revealed. Prophet Adam and his wife had very many children, Eve, and gave birth to 40 sets of twins.
Hannah, I'll ask you, just be relaxed, go slow, because we need to understand what you're talking about. Because it is interesting. I know you're talking about Adam, so you might need to explain, but just go slow, just be relaxed.
Hello, my name is Hannah Bogere. I'm 11 years old, and today I'll be talking about Prophet Adam. Prophet Adam was the first prophet that Allah created and the first messenger whom Allah revealed. Prophet Adam and his wife had very many children, Eve, and gave birth to 40 sets of twins. After Adam descended from paradise, where he had lived for 130 years, he received the revelation of prophethood from Allah. He was created from the material of the earth and was brought to life by Allah. Allah gave Adam all the knowledge of names and everything. Us Muslims believe that he was created from clay by Allah and given the ability to think logically as well as the role of Khalifa. Muslims also believe that Adam was forgiven for all his bad sins.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Barakallahu feekum. Can we give, guys unmute? I'll ask you to, if you have any question for Anna, please come forward. Anna, you need to switch your video back because it's still your time. Anna, we still need to see you. Does anyone have any question for Hannah? Hello? Anyone? Zara, do you have any question for Hannah about Prophet Adam?
So when Prophet Adam alayhi salam, when he started his prophethood, how old was he?
Hannah, I think she might need to do some research on that. Hannah, if you don't know the answer, you can say that you'll find out the answer, and then maybe you can report to Mons.
Answer and give it and come back to you.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Anyone with a question? Yeah, thank you so much. So, Hannah, what lesson okay, Ryan, that's the final question. Ryan?
When Prophet Adam came into this world, was there something that happened, or Allah has sent him to warn the people?
Allah sent him to send messages to people, and yeah.
All right.
I think Hannah, don't switch off your video. They're still watching you. Yeah, thank you, Hannah. Yeah, Hannah said that Adam was the first human being Allah created. At first, Allah put him in the paradise where he lived. Then later, he created his wife Hawa. Some people they call him Eve. Then she was also created. Then Allah put them in the paradise where they used to live. And then he warned them against eating a fruit in the paradise. But then Shaitan, as I told you about the Shaitan that he wants to mislead people, Shaitan misled them, Adam and Hawa. They ate from a tree which Allah forbade them to eat from. And then Allah decided to send them here on earth. So the lesson we get from there that usually Allah tells us the things we have to do and the things we don't have to do. But it is Shaitan who tries to mislead us, to lead us into trouble. So always let us be careful not to do whatever Allah forbade us from doing. And you have to know that Shaitan is following us every time. We need to be on standby. Thank you so much, Hannah. That was a wonderful presentation. And now our next presenter is going to be Mahdiyah Nyika. She's going to talk about Prophet Dawood alayhi salatu wasalam. Mahdiyah, where you are, you need to switch on your video so that we can see you, inshallah ta'ala.
Hello, my name is Mahdiyah Nyika, and I'm 8 years old, and I live in Chiswick, London.
Okay. Yes, you are welcome, and you are very smart.
Thank you. Can you guys see my screen?
Oh no. People, can you see her screen? Hannah, can you see her screen?
No.
No.
Let me Mahdiyah. Let me see Mahdiyah. Let me see if I. No. Mahdiyah, try to share your screen now. No, let me mute. Let me mute others. Mahdiyah, you need to unmute again because I've muted everyone. Try to unmute. Mahdiyah, try to unmute. Mahdiyah.
Yeah, mommy.
Oh, yes. But now the problem, the screen you have shared yourself. So it's okay now. I can see it now. Oh, this is wonderful. Wonderful. Okay.
Welcome to our presentation about Prophet Dawood. Prophet Dawood alayhi salam, in English as known as David, was one of the main prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he was the most commonly known for being king of Israel. And being given the ability to bend iron with his hand by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and which would be useful as already was an amazing craftsman maker. His life. Prophet Dawood lived his life fasting and illiterate days, and splitting his days into days for sleep and days for worship to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. During his life, he was bestowed with the ability to talk to animals by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Also, during this time of his the lifetime, he was known for his behavior and wisdom. He ruled Palestine for 40 years and rebuilt the mosque Al-Qawista and defeated many armies in his time. In his time to rule, he died peacefully and had many people therein remembered and respect him even after the death. More facts. Prophet Dawood was also the 17th prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Sulaiman was the 18th of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they both had amazing ability gifted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The facts. Some of facts about the story about Prophet Dawood alayhi salam are that he was tested by some angels of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to sort out the problem between the brothers. When Dawood alayhi salam heard the first person side of the story, he didn't give the other person a chance to say what happened from his point of view. And as this happened, the angels vanished into thin air. Dawood learned of his mistake, and he quickly fell to the ground and pray for forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Another story of Dawood and Sulaiman alayhi salam that was that at Dawood alayhi salam funeral, it was a very hot day, and since 400 priests and martyrs and other came to show their respect at his funeral. Prophet Sulaiman alayhi salam summoned thousands of birds to cover up the sun and stop the heat. The end. I hope you have a good day. Bye.
Thank you so much, Mahdiyah. Mahdiyah, that was a wonderful presentation. You looked very organized. And I loved the smile. We enjoyed whatever you were presenting. Dawood was one of Allah's prophet. You said that Allah gifted him with the skills of a craftsman, so he could make a lot of things, being a craftsman. And that was wonderful. Do we have any question from anyone from Mahdiyah? Mahdiyah, I think you are sharing yourself again. Basically, you have like two screens. Okay, yeah, now that's okay. Do we have any question about Prophet Mahdiyah? You have to come back on the screen. Still your time for me to say you. Yeah, that was very wonderful, and thank you for the research. As I will say that Allah had made there are so many prophets, and all of them had different miracles. Shakil has a question for you. Don't worry, if you can answer the question, you can do research and then you give them the answer tomorrow. Shakil, if you can please unmute.
Mahdiyah, how old was Prophet Dawood when he died?
I don't know the question, but I'll try answer it for you next time.
Okay, thank you so much. Wonderful. Yeah. Usually Muslims, we don't lie. If you don't know anything, you say that I'll get more time, I'll search about it, and inshallah I can present to you. Okay. Yes, who else has a question? Okay. Yeah, so we have learned that Dawood was skilled. There's one lesson we have learned from him. Nyika has mentioned a story when Dawood was kind of judging between two people. And I think then the angel came, tried to guide him, meaning that if there is any trouble between two people, we need to listen to both sides so that we are fair, we get something which is correct. Also, Mahdiyah mentioned that Dawood used to fast alternate days. For example, today is Monday, he could fast today in Monday, then tomorrow he doesn't fast. Then he fasted Wednesday, then on Thursday he didn't fast. So he was a man, because he loved God, so he used to fast. So we learned that if we want to come closer to Allah, if we can, we should fast. Because that's what even the prophets, because we have to follow the prophets. Thank you so much, Mahdiyah. I hope maybe we look forward for your presentation one time, inshallah ta'ala. So, can I ask the class, or I'll ask the class to clap for all of you together, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, now, can we go for our final presenter? Our final presenter today is called Sarah Osman. Remember tomorrow, by the way, tomorrow, our presenter tomorrow will have Shakil Mukasha, is going to present about Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him. We have Fudan Nachimuli, she will present about Prophet Ayub, peace be upon him. And Fridaus Isule, I think, will present about Prophet Hud. Then on Wednesday, we'll have Rayan Katamba to present about Prophet Yunus. Then we'll have Rahim Rawda to present about Prophet Idris, and Abdul Shakur Sentam to present about Prophet Sulaiman, like that. Okay, let us hear our final presenter. Inshallah, barakallahu fikum, Mahdiyah. That was so wonderful. I don't know whether they taught you at school or Allah taught you. I don't know who taught you, but that was very wonderful presentation, inshallah ta'ala. So can we have our final presenter, Sarah Osman, wherever you are. Sarah Osman will ask you, inshallah ta'ala, to come on the screen. Okay, there she is. Yes. Okay. If Shakil is not available tomorrow, then we can substitute Ryan Katamba. Ryan Katamba, Shakil will present another day. So tomorrow we have Ryan Katamba to present about Prophet Yunus, peace be upon him. We have Fridaus. No, we have Fridaus Farida to present about Prophet Hud, and then Hudan Nashimri to present about Prophet Ayub. Then Shakil will come another day, inshallah ta'ala. Yes, our next presenter will let us not waste her time. She is none other than Zara Osman, you have the microphone.
Okay, so my name is Zara Osman Kitonzi. I'm 9 years old and I live in New Addington, South Croydon. And I'm gonna talk about Prophet Musa alayhi salam. So Prophet Musa alayhi salam, he grew up as a prince. And during that time before he was born, there was an evil what's it called, Pharaoh, and he was ruling like Egypt, and he was very cruel, and the children of Israel were the slaves, and they were like the slaves and doing everything for him. And during a time, like a specific time, he said that every male child had to be taken away. And during that time that he said that, Prophet Musa alayhi salam was born. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that the mother, because he was born in a really poor family, and so Prophet Musa, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that you have to put Prophet Musa alayhi salam in a basket and roll him down on the river Nile. So she did that, but she did that whilst crying, but she knew that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will protect him. So, and she asked Prophet Musa alayhi salam's sister just to like go with him like down the river just to make sure that he's safe. And after a while, the basket came to the Pharaoh's wife, because the Pharaoh's wife really wanted children. So then after that, she picked Prophet Musa alayhi salam and like started kissing him and hugging him and stuff like that, because she really wanted a child. So she took the baby inside and she asked the Pharaoh, can we please keep him as a son to us? Can we please? And he said, and he agreed. So he got nurses like to feed them with baby milk, and they didn't accept. So and the guards brought in the sister because they caught the sister, but she wasn't in trouble. And Prophet Muhammad, I mean not Prophet Muhammad, Prophet Musa alayhi salam, he didn't accept any milk that the nurses gave to him, and yeah, that's why I stopped.
Oh, that's a very beautiful story. I think you've started stop. Why did you stop in the middle?
Because that's all I memorized.
No, you don't need to memorize it. You just read it on the paper, because people are like, it is a very interesting story. People wanted to hear it. It's not complete. Amira, what did you want to say?
Are we all going to do ours today?
No, not today. No, not today. Every day we have 3 people to present. Make sure that you see the calendar. Every day there's 3 people. Okay, yeah, that's a very beautiful story, but I'll ask you to come next time. I don't know when to finish that story. Because people, they didn't know that, because what she says that the way the Prophet Musa was born, during that time, the king of that time, Fir'auna used to, his sorcerer.
Hey, you're muted.
Don't mute me, please, if you're host. Okay. When by the time Prophet Musa was born, the king at that time was called Pharaoh. He got some advice from one of the sorcerers that he had to kill all the male babies born during that time. And during that time, Prophet Musa was born, and his mom tried to hide him away. But Allah told him to go and put him like on a small cradle, and then on the river, then Allah would protect him. But surprisingly, the king's wife was barren. She couldn't give birth to children. So when they came up with that baby, the mother of the king said that, oh, I'll raise this baby. I'll raise this baby. We won't kill this baby. Then later, as Zara said that the baby refused to drink any kind of milk until the king ordered to look for a woman who can breastfeed him. Then fortunately, they came across his real mom. So that's how he ended up growing in the palace. Musa grew up in the palace. But then when he grew up, Allah made him a prophet. He told him to warn Pharaoh because Pharaoh used to call himself God. And then he was killing anyone who didn't call himself God. And then what happened, Musa had a lot of miracles. Musa one time, Musa is only the prophet. Musa one time he said that, Allah, I want to see you live with my eyes. Then Allah told him to go to certain mountain, which they call Mountain Sinai, or the Sinai. Then Allah told him to go there. But when he went there, but Allah told him that you will not try to see me with your naked eye. Then Prophet Musa said that, no, I want to satisfy my heart. I believe in you, but I want to satisfy my heart. But then when he went to the mountain, as Allah was trying to reveal himself to Prophet Musa just fainted. He didn't say anything, just fell on the ground. And then he said, oh, now I believe his eyes could not hold seeing the Allah. Then Prophet Allah told him to stand up. And then he had, Prophet Musa used to harvest, he used to look after livestock, like cow, goat, sheep, etc. And then on one occasion, Allah gave him a stick, which was his miracle. He told him to go with it. The story is long. The story is very long. So, inshallah ta'ala, Zara will give you someone to also to go and tell us about what happened when he met another man called Hivir. Hivir was another man because at one day, Prophet Musa thought that he was the cleverest person on earth, the most intelligent one. But Allah told him, no, you are not. There's someone you don't know. Allah made him to meet him. So they had a journey. They went to the river, sea. I want you to cover that story. And the story, the part whereby Musa met the sorcerers. There's that beautiful part of Musa. He met the sorcerers with their snakes. What happened? You want to hear about that? You don't need to cram it. You can understand it, then you present it. It's a very beautiful story. So thank you so much for today. And I think today we come to the end of our presentation. And I want everyone to unmute and we give a big clap our presenters today. Can all of you unmute? And then we give a big clap. What is our other presenters? I want to bring them on the screen. Everyone, I want to, all of you, please unmute. We want to clap for our presenters today. Yeah, most of you are not clapping for them. Why? Yeah, well done, Hannah. Well done, Mahdiyah. Well done, Sir Osman, for wonderful presentation. Inshallah. But yes, that's enough. So, do you know how we thank someone who has done something special? Instead of clapping him, we usually say, Barakallahu feekum. What do we say?
Barakallahu feekum.
Can all of you say Barakallahu feekum? Can you say it?
Barakallahu feekum.
Barakallahu feekum. Thank you so much. Inshallah. So tomorrow we have Fudan Nashimuri to present about Prophet Ayub, alayhi salatu wasalam. Firdaus Farida Kasule to present about Prophet Hud, and Ryan Katama to present about Prophet Yunus. Peace be upon him. Then the day after, we will have Rahim Rawda, Rahim Rawda present about Prophet Idris. Then we'll have Abdul Sentam about Prophet Sulaiman. Then Ryan Katamba about Prophet Yunus. Then on the other day after, we'll have Akram, Musik, so the third one and others will share the program.
Sheikh, next time
Thank you
I'm
so
gonna
much
finish them.
for yeah, try to organize that. You try to finish. You do whatever you can.